No, I'm not.
You're going.
No, I'm not.
I am tired of going to funerals by myself.
I hate funerals.
And I love them?
No, but you're so much better at it than I am. You know how to handle people, you know what to say, and you don't get panic attacks in front of dead bodies.
Oh, well, maybe I should leave you at home. I ignored your warnings about panic attacks on airplanes, and look what happened. We ended up making an emergency landing in Hartford.
You gotta admit, that guy looked like a terrorist.
It was Casey Kasem.
Whoever it was, you should have listened to me then, just like you should listen to me now. I hate funerals.
It's the polite thing to do. We just go there, we shake a few hands, grab a cup of coffee, and get out of there. It shows respect.
Why are you picking this funeral to put your foot down? Bill Griffin was an old crabapple who woke us up every Sunday morning when he mowed the grass at 6 a.m.
It doesn't matter that he was a crabapple. He was our neighbor, and we're going to the funeral. That's what you do in small towns.
I liked it better when our New York neighbors died. Everyone in the building would get together and fight over who'd get the apartment. I miss that.
What are you going to do, Gene? Are you going to take your fear of death with you to the grave?
No, not at all. I have no intention of dying.
Oh, you got to get over this. Dying is just another part of life.
No, Annie, it really isn't. A vacation in Mexico is a part of life. When you're lying down and you stop breathing and they put pennies on your eyelids, that's death.
Are you going to Mexico?
No, Daddy's not allowed on airplanes anymore.
Mommy, why are you all dressed up?
Oh, we're going to a funeral.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Are you guys fighting?
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
What's a funeral?
Well, it's when you say goodbye to someone who died.
Like our goldfish?
Exactly, but without the flushing.
Where do you go when you die?
Well, you go to heaven, darling.
Daddy, how do you get there from the toilet?
Hopefully as fast as possible.
Yes, come on, let's go get your coats. We're gonna drop you off at Aunt Ginger's house. Oh, and don't forget your crayons. You gotta color a really pretty picture for the preschool open house tomorrow.
Daddy, are you going to wear the tie I gave you to school tomorrow?
Oh, forget that. I love that tie. That's my favorite tie in the whole world.
Yay!
Sam gave me a tie?
Black and orange glitter, pasta pasted on the front.
That was a tie?
Yes, it was a tie. I put it in your tie rack.
Well, it's not there now. You must have put it somewhere else.
No, that's where I put it. Why is it every time you misplace something, I get accused of it?
I'm not accusing you of anything. Blame isn't the issue here. My tie is the issue. What'd you do with my tie?
All right, I admit it. I pawned your tie because the police busted up my prostitution ring. There, you happy?
Well, at least now I'm getting some answers.
We'll look for it later. Now we have to go to a funeral.
Can't go to the funeral. I gotta find that tie.
Oh, until 2 minutes ago, you didn't even know it was a tie.
Daddy, Gabe said that my tie was ugly and that you're not going to wear it tomorrow night.
Well, Gabe is wrong. I love that tie, and I am gonna wear it tomorrow night.
I told you, Gabe!
He knows I can't find that tie.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He's playing me like a cheap violin.
Don't worry about it. We'll look for it after we go to the funeral.
I'm not going to the funeral.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. It's an open-faced casket.
Open face. Gene, he's not a patty melt.
This whole thing is so barbaric. You know what the Laplanders used to do? When they came to a river and the old people couldn't cross it, they just stayed on the other side.
The Laplanders also ate their dead when they ran out of reindeer. You're stalling, dear.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's so nice of you to come.
We're so sorry about your husband.
Oh, thank you. It was a shock to have him go so young.
Yeah. Although some people might consider 97 a reasonably long life.
I guess you're right. At least he did have a chance to see his children grow up and have kids. And, you know, people these days have their children so late in life, they'll be lucky if they see them finish grade school. I hear there is an older couple down the street from us who have 4-year-old twins. Can you imagine?
They're 5 now.
We're going to pay our respects to your husband.
They did a wonderful job on him. You can't even see the veins in his nose.
Oh, great. It's so nice to know that all the neighbors are talking about me. Now I'm the old guy who lives down the street.
She said the older couple, Gene.
Come on, come on. You know who she was talking about. I see it in their faces when I'm out with Sam and Gabe. You think Hugh Hefner has this problem when he takes his kid out?
Come on, Gramps. Let's just pay our respects and leave.
Oh, no. I don't want to go near a dead body, please,
Gene,
honey.
he's not going to bite you.
Nobody might wink at me.
Excuse me?
When I was 5 years old, my grandmother winked at me from her coffin.
Oh, she did
No,
not.
no, honestly, she did. I was standing in front of her coffin, staring at this fly that had landed on her mustache, and she winked at me.
Your grandmother had a mustache?
Oh, yes, she was a very handsome woman.
Come on, let's go. What are you doing?
Honey.
Yeah.
What did I look like just before the panic attack on that airplane?
Well, you were kind of pale and clammy, a lot like you do right now. Oh, okay. Okay, honey. Okay. The fact that you're here is a really big step. So why don't you just sit over here?
Okay.
Okay? And I'll go pay our respects.
Over here.
Yeah, you sit right here.
Thanks, honey. Would you ask the stewardess to bring me a drink?
Oh, my God.
What? Did he wink?
Oh, my God. Gee, come here, quick. You gotta see this. Come here.
No.
Oh, God, my God. He's wearing your tie. The one that Sam gave you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. How'd he get my tie?
I don't have no idea.
How could this happen?
Oh, my God.
Why him?
It's very hard when we lose a loved one.
What am I going to tell my little boy?
You know, I find when we have to explain difficult subjects like death to children, it helps if you use visual aids. Now, I have a little book in my office along with some sock puppets I'd be happy to loan you.
Thank you. Sock puppets. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And that's why sometimes toys just disappear.
Sam, did you understand what the sock puppet was trying to tell you?
Yeah, but I have one question. Is Daddy still going to wear my tie tomorrow night?
I told you something bad was going to happen at that funeral, and you still made me go. You should have listened to me. I'm older than you. I'm older than everyone.
I still don't understand how you could have thrown Sam's tie out.
I did not throw it out. I put it in the dry cleaning bag. Why'd you tell me it was going to the Goodwill?
If I had told you it was going to the Goodwill, you would have gone through the bag, taken half the stuff out, saying you were going to wear it again. Like those disgusting purple pants.
You threw away my good purple pants? What am I supposed to wear with my orange paisley poncho?
A mask.
You know, you didn't have any complaints about my clothes before we got married.
Well, I was 35 and single. I had to play my cards very close to the vest.
You told me you were 34.
I'll get that. Hi, Jack. Come on in.
Thank you.
Maybe you can calm him down.
Hey, what's the problem, old-timer?
Not a good start. I'll check on the boys.
Hey, Gene, you look awful. What happened?
I accidentally threw away a tie that Sam made for me that I was supposed to wear tomorrow night at school.
Well, the other kid will still love you.
I've got to get that tie back.
I thought you said you threw it away.
I did, and it turned up around the neck of a dead guy.
I hate when that happens.
How are you around dead bodies?
What do you mean?
You could slip over to that funeral parlor and just quietly take that tie.
Oh, no way, buddy. No, you're my best friend, but there's no way that I'm going to steal from the dead for you. I have no problem stealing from the living. Hell, we're in advertising. We do that every day.
Jack, do you ever think about dying?
There was at one time when Jack Jr. had his learner's permit. That was before we knew he needed classes and that his blood alcohol level was 2.8.
What if I don't live to see my kids get their driver's licenses?
Consider yourself lucky.
No, you're the lucky one. You started your family young. You had a chance to have all those special occasions with them.
Oh, yeah. Juvenile court with Jack Jr. Now, that was special.
Daddy, Mommy said that I could have a glass of juice.
Okay.
Hey, Gabe.
I'm Sam.
Oh. Well, tell your brother I said hello.
Hey, Jack. What do you have in the folder? Do you want to talk about some business?
Oh, no. This can wait. Now is not a good time.
No, it's all right. It's all right. What is it?
Well, Jack Jr.'s trying to straighten himself out, so he's got a job selling something that he thought that you might
be interested in, but we can talk about it later.
Well, good for Jack Jr. What is it? What's he selling?
I don't know. Burial plots or something. We can talk about it later.
Sam, come here a minute. Daddy wants to talk to you.
Not the sock again.
No, not the sock. Come here, honey. Darling, sometimes in life, there are things that you really want to do, but you just can't. You know, like the tie that you gave Daddy? I don't know if I can wear it tomorrow night.
But I gave it to you.
I know you did. I know you did, and I love it. But it's in a place that Daddy can't get to right now.
But I gave it to you.
I know. But I'm afraid your tie is on the way to tie heaven.
But I gave it to you.
Oh, Sammy, honey, it's time for bed.
Night, honey.
I love you.
Annie, there comes a time in every man's life when he's got to wrestle the dead guy for the tie.
Don't move. I'm getting the sock puppet.
Weren't you here before?
Yes, we were.
Turns out that we were even closer to Mr. Griffin than we had thought.
He was a fine man, wasn't he?
A snappy dresser.
Yes. It broke my heart to cut that suit up the back.
Oh, there's Mrs. Griffin, all right? It probably doesn't matter to her what tie he's wearing. Let's just ask her for our tie back. Mrs. Griffin,
Yes?
my husband has something he wants to ask you.
Oh, please, sit down, Miss Griffin. You know, your husband was a classy man.
Oh,
I couldn't help but notice that tie he's wearing.
oh, yes. He found it just last week in the Goodwill. Oh, it gave him a good laugh. I put it on him because I was sure that's what he wanted. Now, what was it that you wanted to ask?
Well, now that Bill is gone, I was wondering, would you mind if I mowed your lawn on Sunday mornings? You know, I'm up anyway.
Oh, you two are so nice to me. Who are you, anyway?
You're the couple who lives down the street.
Oh, I've seen you with your two grandkids. Oh, they are so cute.
Thank you very much.
Did you hear that?
Never mind about that. I'm going to distract Mrs. Griffin. You get that tie so we can go home.
I hope I can do it.
What happened to the speech you gave me in the kitchen? Wrestling the dead man for the tie?
The dead man wasn't in the kitchen.
Well, I suppose it's not going to matter much to Sam if you're the only dad at the open house without his pasta tie.
I never should have let you have an afternoon alone with my mother. Whoa. Whoa, you really are dead, aren't you? Don't answer. Mr. Griffin, I'm just going to take that tie, and I'm going to leave you in peace. Oh, God, if I could just touch you. I just need to touch you. I love this man. That's right, two men can love each other. Don't give me that look. You thought about it. Oh, somebody spilled Cheez-Its in there. Can you believe it? The nerve of something.
Did you get it?
Too many people. Harry Houdini couldn't have gotten that tie in this room.
We got to get going. Sweetie Ginger said she could only take the kids to 8.
Well, you go ahead. I'm going to wait till everyone's gone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can't disappoint Sam. I got to get the tie.
Excuse me. I don't know what your arrangement is with her, but I would love to have a drink with you sometime.
I think it's a soon. It's dark in here. I'm alone with a dead body. And I am so scared that I'm singing like an idiot. I don't suppose you'd be so kind as to undo your tie and hand it to me, would you, Bill? No, I didn't think so. Oh, well, never mind. It's all right. I can handle this. It's just a dead body. We're all gonna be a dead body one day. Yeah! Oh, my God! I'm dead! Gene Bergman. I've come for you. No, no, not yet, please. Not yet. Relax. I was just trying to scare you, which I might add is not that hard to do. Would you get out of there and put Bill back in? Wait a minute, all on good time. I gotta straighten you out about this death thing. You know, you let it get way out of hand. Well, this certainly isn't helping. Gene, let's cut to the chase. You started a family very late in life, and now you're afraid you won't have enough time to spend with them. You know something, don't you? What do you know? No, all I'm trying to say is you finally got your life together. Wonderful wife, beautiful kids, home in the country. Enjoy it! That simple? Enjoy it? Yes. Would you do that for me? Okay. Good. I gotta go now. I got a date with Dead Ann. No, wait, before you go. Could you give me the tie, please? Sure. Try not to lose it this time, okay? Hey, how'd you do that? This wasn't a clip-on. It's a miracle. Like your life. Enjoy it. Okay. Thanks, Gene. Oh, one more thing before I go. Whatever you do, stay away from soybeans. Wait, what'd you say? Stay away from soybeans. Say seafood. Seinfeld. I got it! Annie, I got it.
Oh, that's wonderful. How did you do that?
It doesn't matter how I did it. I'm just so happy to see you. Where are the boys? I gotta see them, too.
It's past midnight. They're asleep.
I don't care what time it is. I'm gonna wake them up.
What happened to you at that funeral parlor?
Oh, Annie, I had a wonderful conversation with this wise older man.
Pastor?
No, it was me in the coffin.
Okay, I'm gonna lock myself in a room and call 911.
No, Annie, please don't be afraid. I know I sound crazy, but I'm really very happy. And from now on, I'm gonna live in the moment. I'm gonna treasure every second that I have with you and the boys, even if I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Sounds like a very wise man you were talking to. Sexy, too, for as old as he is. Are you sure you want to wake up the boys?
Well, on the other hand, they're growing boys. They need their sleep. Wait a minute. What if this is how I die? Well, you gotta go sometime.
Well, you look much better in that tie than Mr. Griffin.
I think we're close enough to him now that we can call him Bill.
We're ready to go.
How you like your tie, Sam?
Cool. Thanks for wearing it, Daddy.
Thanks for making it, Sam.
I didn't make it. Toby Bransky did. I was sick that day.
I touched a dead man for Toby Baranski?
Daddy touched a dead man? Can I touch a dead man, too?
Okay, boys, go on downstairs. You put your jackets on, all right?
Can't believe this.
Now, the important thing is you thought Sam made it, and you got over your fear of death to get it for him, right?
I know. I touched a dead man for Toby Baranski?
Is that your tie tack?
I don't have a tie tack.
It's a diamond. It's engraved with the initials WG. God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Back again?
We'd like to see the body one more time.
Daddy, how do they make cornflakes?
Cornflakes. Well, they take corn from the ground, and they ship it to the cornflake factory, and they put it through a cornflaker.
Oh, you're Mr. Wizard today.
Daddy, why can't we see air?
Oh, that's an easy one. I'll let Mrs. Wizard answer that.
Okay, well, we can't see air because air is made up of invisible particles known as air particles, which we can't see.
Brilliant. That was brilliant, Mommy.
Boys, why don't you finish your breakfast, all right? And no more questions until after you finish eating. It's bad for your digestion.
Daddy, where do babies come from?
You know, the cornflaker...
Now, go inside Earth 2.
Hi, I'm John Gegenhuber, and I'm here on the set of Earth 2. And I'm going to talk about Grendlers. A Grendler is a creature that we encountered on our mysterious planet. They're horrible, ugly, vile, scary monsters. And they've also been known to pilfer our goods, and we traded for his drool. His drool has medicinal values. It can cure almost any disease you can think of. Not you again? Vaccine portion that... Hey! There's one right now. This is the drool. I could help you out here with a little. Anyone got a moist towelette or something?
You're going.
No, I'm not.
You're going.
No, I'm not.
I am tired of going to funerals by myself.
I hate funerals.
And I love them?
No, but you're so much better at it than I am. You know how to handle people, you know what to say, and you don't get panic attacks in front of dead bodies.
Oh, well, maybe I should leave you at home. I ignored your warnings about panic attacks on airplanes, and look what happened. We ended up making an emergency landing in Hartford.
You gotta admit, that guy looked like a terrorist.
It was Casey Kasem.
Whoever it was, you should have listened to me then, just like you should listen to me now. I hate funerals.
It's the polite thing to do. We just go there, we shake a few hands, grab a cup of coffee, and get out of there. It shows respect.
Why are you picking this funeral to put your foot down? Bill Griffin was an old crabapple who woke us up every Sunday morning when he mowed the grass at 6 a.m.
It doesn't matter that he was a crabapple. He was our neighbor, and we're going to the funeral. That's what you do in small towns.
I liked it better when our New York neighbors died. Everyone in the building would get together and fight over who'd get the apartment. I miss that.
What are you going to do, Gene? Are you going to take your fear of death with you to the grave?
No, not at all. I have no intention of dying.
Oh, you've got to get over this. Dying is just another part of life.
No, Annie, it really isn't. A vacation in Mexico is a part of life. When you're lying down and you stop breathing and they put pennies on your eyelids, that's death.
Are you going to Mexico?
No, Daddy's not allowed on airplanes anymore.
Mommy, why are you all dressed up?
Oh, we're going to a funeral.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Are you guys fighting?
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
What's a funeral?
Well, it's when you say goodbye to someone who died.
Like our goldfish?
Exactly, but without the flushing.
Where do you go when you die?
Well, you go to heaven, darling.
Daddy, how do you get there from the toilet?
Hopefully as fast as possible.
Yes, come on, let's go get your coats. We're going to drop you off at Aunt Ginger's house. Oh, and don't forget your crayons. You got to color a really pretty picture for the preschool open